Hi everyone, I'm here today to do a quick tutorial. Hopefully it goes as planned and all will be okay. I've been asked several times how I join single pages in my journals. And I usually type up an answer, but this time I thought it would be quicker just to do a tutorial. So I have 2 pages from a very old Pride and Prejudice book I want to put together. So I've already tea-dyed it. I've inked the edges and straightened them. So all these little bits of paper here, I, like many of you, collect them. Once you cut out your pages to size, you have them over, so I just put a paper clip and put them in a plastic bag. So that's what I use to do my hinges and my paper clips. So I get a piece of the trim, as I was saying, and I cut it 1.5 inches. I make it longer than the book page, just for a little bit of play while I'm gluing it together. As you can see here, this one, once you punch it, there's a 1/4 inch waste, so you have to actually add that on to whatever you're cutting out so you get enough to glue down. And I always start in the middle. Even on my pages I start everything in the middle, so there's more chance of everything lining up properly as opposed to on the edge. So I've cut 2 out just to show you, and I've had the edges on them punched, and then I would just check like this to see which side I wanted to use, and then I fold it back together and I ink all the edges. And I have my Tim Holtz inker, and I don't know about other people, but I just hold it like this and go, and that's how I get a very, very dark edge on it. So it's all done. Fast, wasn't I? So then, just for the camera this time, I've inked on the inside edge middle, just so that you can see what I'm doing, but normally I wouldn't worry. I would just do the side you're going to see. So that's the middle crease and the edges. So then I get my paper, and it's very easy. Probably because I've been doing it a while, and it does look good. So I just ink up to the brown line, the whole length, on one side only, and then just put a little droplet of glue on the top rises of the Martha Stewart Doherty punch. Take my paper, just lay it down and push the paper right up to the middle, as close as to the middle as you can get, otherwise it's going to squiff off the side, and then when you put it in your journal you will see the join. So there we go, it's close up, and then I just push it down. Get all the wrinkles out, and it's right on that turning edge. And that's it. So that's the first one done. Makes a lovely little pattern over here, and you get your nice distress ink edge to it. Okay, so then there's 2 ways. If you're fussy like me and you want it to look the same all the way through your journal, you would then stick the back on here. But we'll do it this way, just so that you can see it better. So that's the middle line. So again, I will glue right down, and then just the tips again, just so that it's got something to stick to the paper. You don't need much on it at all. Take my page and get out the way, and then the same thing, just butt it up as close without overlapping the other piece of paper that's there. Just butt it up as close as you can, and then gently push it down. You can have wrinkles or no wrinkles, just however much weight you want to put on it. And then I close it like that, give it another push. I don't tend to use the bone folder because if there's any excess it'll just squish out all over the pages. And that's it. That's how I make my hinged pages to put inside my journals. So this is what they look like once they're in. You can't tell that they are single pages because it's buttered up very nice. It's just buttered up beautiful. And then the inside you don't see because your stitches will go in the gap of the hinge in the paper. So that's why you see some fancy pages like that in my journals, because it's sticking the two pages together. And then I just go back with the scissors, open out the pages, and then just hand cut in a straight line. That's it. Easy peasy. And it's very effective. So here, if I use two cards that I want to join together in a journal, same method. Just inked and glued together, and then you have a double page instead of lots of single pages. So I hope this helps. And this is how I do it. And this will dry and a lot of the wrinkles will come out, but just butt it up, don't overlap it, and you'll be fine. There we go. Thank you very much for watching.